and they get better.
So do they have an extra gear compared to New England? I kind of teased it yesterday on Orange and Blue today. We're going to talk about it right now because everyone's blowing bubbles and falling all over themselves about New England, right? Nationally. Oh, my God, Drake Maye. Oh, my God, the Patriots, they're a machine. They're rolling. Look at these guys. They're peaking in November. That's not a recipe for winning football. They're peaking at the wrong time. And if we look at New England, let's examine New England before we examine Denver. Because when we do this exercise, I'm going to reveal my answer about if the Broncos have an extra gear.
See, because I think it's fair to have a conversation about other teams.
Sure.
But really, it's Denver and New England who we're talking about here because the chase for the 1 seed.
Right. Because another team we could talk about easily is Cincinnati. Yeah. But if we look at New England, do you believe that they could get a little more from Travion Henderson or Ramondre Stevenson?
I think they probably could.
Okay, maybe just a little.
But
they're probably about 80% of where they're at there.
Agreed,
okay, could they get a little bit more from Hunter Henry?
I don't know.
Probably not.
Probably not, yeah.
Could they get a little bit more from those receivers, including the household names of DeMario Douglas, Kayshon Boutte, and everyone knows Stephon Diggs, especially if you're his dealer?
I think they're probably playing at their level that they're playing.
Okay, so we'd essentially say that offensively, this great juggernaut playing a third easiest schedule in the league, these guys are pretty close to their max, right?
Yeah.
Now do Denver.
Bo Nix just figuring it out in the last couple of weeks.
2 games, yeah.
They still haven't figured out the running game. That's something that has not been
lot of meat on the
unlocked,
bone.
that can be unlocked.
A lot of meat on the bone.
We just watched Evan Ingram contribute to a win for the first time ever.
One time.
How many games? I don't know off the top of my head, but just kind of going through the memory banks real fast. How many times have we thought, oh, man, Cortland Sutton made a huge impact here? Yeah, it's been a few.
Right.
But it could be a whole lot more. And both you and I want that and have been calling for it for a handful of weeks. So you can get a better version of Bo, or at least a more consistent version of Bo.
Right.
You can add a running element to the offense. You can unlock your tight end. You can get your best wide receiver involved a little bit more in Cortland Sutton. You can do more with Marvin Mims as a playmaker, or I'll steal your term, an offensive weapon, and just unlock him in a different way. I'm at 5 right now. You can get Pat Bryant a little bit more involved, who's starting to kind of evolve into a legitimate NFL wide receiver.
Right.
There's 6 of them. Troy Franklin can still be that deep threat. You just can't force it to him over and over and over again. I'm at 7 now. 7 things I think that they can get better at.
Yeah, so I'm not going to say they have a 7th gear, but they don't have an extra gear. They have an extra couple of gears. Now, they got to get there, right? We can talk about potential all day. Mark Schlereth has always said potential is a dirty, filthy word.
He's right.
It is right. Yeah. And so they're dirty. The Broncos are dirty. You're naughty. Tommy boy. Sorry, you're sipping. You almost spit up your coffee. Don't do that in studio. Not in studio. But if I look at this team, I go, they're not even close to playing at their full potential while the New England Patriots are. So what? The Patriots are a problem. The Patriots are a good team. The Patriots are going to be in your way, or you're going to be in their way, whatever you want to say. I'm not saying this with any sort of disrespect to the New England Patriots. I'm just looking at it going, wait, you have a team that's peaking, and you have a team that's like stumbling to 10 wins. They've stumbled to 10 wins.
I did see.
Are you kidding me?
You're a Simpsons guy like me and Mace. The one where Homer tries to impress Marge and says he's ripped now, and he just pulls his skin all the way back and then clips it.
Yeah.
Somebody had that as the Patriots, but all of his back fat were their wins.
Yeah, I showed Kev that yesterday.
Nice. Yeah, all right.
All the back fat where he's like in his underwear and he looks all chiseled. That's the Patriots. The Patriots are a team that are peaking too soon. The Patriots are a team that are playing at their maximum potential. There's nothing that Josh McDaniels can pull out of the bag of tricks, right? It's not like now there's a new wrinkle, because when you get to the playoffs, you have to have another gear. The Broncos have 2. You have to have something that people really haven't seen before, right? And maybe that's R.J. Harvey. Maybe it's the Evan Ingram thing. And we said more Evan Ingram. If that means less Troy Franklin, so be it.
It doesn't matter how you get there.
Right.
It's the destination.
And they looked better. The last 2 weeks, they've looked better. So I look at this situation and I go, if Denver can get it, now that's the big if. New England's already there. New England will beat you if you do not play to your potential. And I'm just saying, let's say 80%. Now, it doesn't have to be 100%.
Agreed.
Because the Patriots aren't playing to 100%, but they're close. They're close to the best version of themselves that is possible.
Well, I think you and I just came to the agreement. They can add a little bit more of an element to their running game. I think that their running back can be a tiny little bit better.
They're doing a lot.
But it's not like, hey, they're averaging, I'm making up the number here because I don't have it in front of me. They're averaging 24 points a game. They get a little more juice out of their running game. It turns into 30. I'm not saying that.
Right.
I'm just saying their running attack becomes a little bit more of a threat.
And they're very problematic with the way that they can run the ball with two backs and Travion and Ramondre and the way that they can use Hunter Henry. So they are dangerous. They are a threat, but they're also playing at max velocity, max speed. The Denver Broncos aren't. And they have 10 wins.
Dude, I can add another one. More consistent Riley Moss, like we saw last week. So we've seen 2 weeks of consistent Bo. We've now seen a week of consistency with Riley Moss. I know he gave up the big touchdown late in overtime, but he's not going to bat 1,000. I'm not even killing that.
That catch by Treylon was and amazing.
Also, and that was a little bit of grab on his part, too.
Sure.
You get more consistent Riley Moss on the other side of PS2, who's going to come back and get healthier every single week. Those are now we're at 8 things that we think the Broncos can be better at going into December.
Yeah, and we had this conversation yesterday. It's up on our YouTube channel. What's up, YouTube? And one of our commenters was like, these guys sound like homers. No, I just look at New England and I go, they're maxing out. Think of it like a credit card. You know what I mean? The Patriots, they're maxed out. You're going to get declined, girl. Be careful. So the Broncos, they got plenty left, but they got to get it, right? They have to get there. We can't just dream about R.J. Harvey. And it doesn't mean I hate R.J. Harvey. For the love of God, I hate Blog Boy Media more and more by the day. And some of them are my friends, but I hate this, like, you got to be positive about everything because we're selling T-shirts or whatever. Like, dude, when we talk about R.J. Harvey, it doesn't mean we hate him. It means he needs to be better.
It's actually called constructive criticism.
Yes.
We all need a little bit more of that
we
in our
believe
lives.
in R.J. Harvey, but guess what? He's got to be better. If they can unlock Evan Ingram and R.J. Harvey, there's your 2 gears.
Yeah.
Now you're rolling. Who beats this team?
I mean,
when they can do that?
If they unlock those things, we feel, and this is a big step that they have to take. We're talking about it. They have to do it. They unlock those 2 things. You have a running back and a tight end that are serviceable in your offense, and then that defense returns to form and shows us that's not who they really were last week against Washington. It's like we've been saying. A defense that can do that and an offense that can match the production on their end, I mean, that's a trip to Santa Clara, is what that is.
Yeah, that's what that is.
And goosebumps.
With New England, again, it's showing respect to what New England is doing. They are rolling. They are rolling through their easy schedule. The Broncos are rolling through their easy schedule, but one of them is looking really good.
Yep.
There's a reason why Drake Maye is in the MVP conversation, and legit,
he's the favorite right now.
MVP is Drake Maye. They are rolling. The Broncos have the same damn record. Don't give me the no-buy thing. It's the same record, and they're stumbling there. What if they learned how to walk? Or let's say they're walking and the Patriots are running. What if the Broncos learned how to jog?
Yeah.
Or yog with a soft J.
Oh, I like that.
Right?
Yeah.
Now look at what this team can do. And yes, I'm an optimist. And yes, I want the Broncos to win it all. Super Bowl 60 is theirs until it's not. But I know how this game works. When you're rolling the way the Patriots are, it usually doesn't end well. You're usually like Minnesota or Detroit, where he just falls short.
Right.
Kev had the numbers about Jalen Hurts yesterday. Like, oh, well, Bo's only done this. Jalen Hurts had the same damn numbers, and they won the Super Bowl. And he was Super Bowl MVP.
That's right.
We could see Bo Nix. Oh, my God. Imagine, Kev. If Bo Nix wins the Super Bowl MVP.
Wow. He's going to hold up the trophy and be like, I know I'm the MVP, but this one's for Kevin.
This one's for Kevin.
And I'm like, I told you guys. And then can you just wait till my tweets go out?
Oh, dude.
The receipts are coming out.
Oh, the receipts. That'll be so glorious, man.
Be a great
There
day.
could be a lot of.
I might not have to be working here anymore.
Your timeline's going to be pretty full.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that'll be a great day. That will be a beautiful day. A couple quick texts for Tribe Roll Call. Our buddy Calvin from Lexington's checking in. Says, headed home from Ohio after becoming, nice, Calvin, Honda Master Certified.
Whoa.
Our boy Calvin from Lexington.
Nice.
Look at the Tribe leveling up. I absolutely love that for you, Calvin. Great work, and keep up that good work. We got a Don't Be That Guy early from Tyler and Greeley. Don't be that guy doing donuts in a gas station parking lot at 9 a.m. when it's busy. I like that he has when it's busy. Because when it's not busy, donut it up.
Donut
it's
it
all
away.
good, right?
Right.
I remember Safeway on 136th and Huron. It was one of my first houses. And then my buddy Jake Parker left when rent was due and then stiffed us all. Nice move, Parker. We would go to that Safeway at 11, 12 at night because you don't want cars to be in the parking lot. And we would rip donuts through that thing like crazy, dude. And occasionally police would come and be like, you guys know you can't do that. And we'd be like, all right, you just want us to leave? And they would always be cool. Like, just leave. Don't do this anymore.
Right.
Doing donuts in the snow is in a safe environment.
Right.
It's pretty fun.
Doing donuts on gravel. The great thing about Grover is we like do donuts and tear up the town and play ditching with our cars.
Yeah.
And then people be like, we're calling the cops. They're 30 minutes away.
Right.
They're in Greeley. Like, call the cops. I'll be home.
We'll be home. The car will be in the garage, and I won't answer the door.
Right.
All right. We'll take